Welcome everyone to the very first pay-per-view of Season 2 of the MVWF. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Damian Andrews, and tonight, our biggest event we've had so far. 2 championship matches, grudge matches coming out of our asses. Holy shit. To put it blunt. Let's run down the card real quick before we get started here, folks, in our opening match tonight. After having been attacked by the World Tag Team Champions last week on their way to an interview, F-Bomb, Rock Holly, and Skinny Wolf, who defeated the Kingdom of Nightmares, Adrian Knight and Mr. Nightmare a couple of weeks ago in a number 1 contenders match, were attacked by the champions, the upset kings and absent champions since the season started, the Rock and Roll Express, Ricky Morton and Robert Gibson. And they will be facing each other for the World Tag Team Champions championship belts here tonight, folks. Hold on, I'm sorry, I was distracted there for a moment. I've just been handed a note. I'm not entirely sure what this means, but I'll read this out loud to you. It says 2 things. Simply, who is the Shadow King? And now he has come. Not entirely sure how to interpret that. I'm sure there's a couple of different ways you can interpret that, but... Alright, so who is the Shadow King? Moving on. In a one-on-one Ultimate Sacrifice tournament match, Kid Christian and Ron Awesome, 2 rivals here in the MVWF. The winless Kid Christian, going almost all of last season just without a victory, got his first victory in the B1 Climax tournament over Ron Awesome. Over time, this rivalry has developed, and a couple of weeks ago, Ron Awesome evened it up at 2-2. These 2 guys in the number 5 match, the rubber match, to solve this issue between these 2. And they have anything goes. And in a classic 6-man tag team match, and as you know, folks, the MVWF has been delivering in spades when it comes to 6-man tag team action. The classic trio, Axe, Smash, Demolition, will be facing Stan, Reggie, and Hector from the Spruce Street Butchers. Legends versus legends. Never faced each other before, and now we'll have a chance to see who was the best trio. And of course, in a big rematch from last week, the 20-minute time limit draw, or was it, when Adrian Knight had the Destroyer, Nick Jackson, pinned and the referee's hand coming down for 3 just as the time ran out. So, lots here to solve between these 2 teams. Perhaps maybe one of them can use this victory to springboard to a championship match in the future. And, of course, the huge grudge match. Paul Jobber, the suddenly new stepfather for Kid Christian, who married his mother after divorcing his opponent tonight, Trevor Phillips from GTA 5. And he'll be accompanied by Kid Christian's former tag team partner, Jimmy Controversy, and stuck in the middle there, you can see, is their friend Local Talent. What is going to happen here in this huge dramedy between these individuals? And in our semi-main event, one-on-one, AJ the Giant and Brandon Bones, the owner of the MVWF, go head-to-head. AJ saved Brandon Bones a couple of weeks back from an attack by the new generation MVWF champion Ryan Crawford and his friend Big Ham, Enormous Genitals, Kevin Welch. They attacked Brandon Bones backstage, but AJ the Giant saved Brandon Bones only to be stabbed in the back last week in the 6-man tag by the world champion. AJ the Giant's whole life is in flux right now, and he's going to take it out on the man he blames for all of it, Brandon Bones. And finally, tonight, in our main event, Ryan Doyle the Phase 1 Forever Champion is the #1 contender for the MVWF World's Heavyweight Championship, currently held, defending his title for only the second time now, having survived his main event victory. Well, some say victory, some say draw. I mean, the match was a draw. He didn't beat Brandon Bones, but he did defend the championship. And yet, with not a complete, well, I guess a secure championship defense victory thus far in his career, Ryan Crawford now will be accompanied by Kevin Welch at ringside, who was defeated by Ryan Doyle in the #1 contendership match. And boy, is this one going to be a main event, because both of these guys are hot off of two of the hottest six-man tag team matches in all MVWF history. And now they face each other here for the championship. All right, folks, let's get going here. World Tag Team titles on the line. And of course, let's take a look back. Last week, when the Rock and Roll Express attacked their challengers, letting them know who the champions are. And we are about to get started here. Sold out crowd here tonight in Portland, Oregon. God damn it, I thought I got rid of this shit. Well, let's not forget, folks, the challenger, Ryan Doyle, took his shot at the champion a couple weeks back. And AJ the Giant came to save him. Capacity crowd here tonight in Portland, Oregon, folks. I cannot tell you how excited I am for this huge pay-per-view. And finally, the World Tag Team Champions are going to be defending the belts. No tune-up matches for them, nothing of the sort. Fuck yeah! And there he comes, folks. Here come the challengers. Taking their time, making the champions wait, just like they made all the MVWF wait for this championship match.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Long Beach, California, weighing in at 181 pounds, Skinner Wolf.
The Skinny Wolf. He is a legend in the MVWF. And here he comes, folks. The legend of the MVWF, Rock Holly. Every time he makes his entrance, it's like the apocalypse is exploding around you. Standing above all,
and his partner from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 261 pounds, Unbreakable Rock Holly.
Rock Holly, the legend of legends, last year's Wrestler of the Year, with one of the most successful championship runs in all of MVWF history. Now stepping up for a second shot at the World Tag Team Championship with his partner, the Skinny Wolf, in what has otherwise been kind of an up and down partnership between the two.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 469 pounds, Ricky Morton and Robert Gibson, the Rock and Roll Express.
The Rock and Roll Express, the MVWF World Tag Team Champions. Where are the goddamn tag team belts? Alrighty, folks, we are about to get it going. Ring the bell. Tag team titles on the line. Skinny Wolf sets up Ricky Morton. Fisherman suplex. Jawbreaker to the mullet of Ricky Morton. Last year at Matchmania, the Rock and Roll Express, who had sat out the entire season, snuck in right at the end with a huge upset victory over the Victory Dojo, who had defeated the Skinny Wolf and Rock Holly earlier in the season. And now Rock Holly exclaiming that he wants to focus more on the tag team division here with his partner, the Skinny Wolf. Atomic drop to the spine of the Skinny Wolf. Robert Gibson sends him off the ropes. Well, into the corner anyway. And the first tag by the World Tag Team Champions. And off the ropes goes the Wolf. Double clothesline. Former NWA Tag Team Champions, former Smoky Mountain Wrestling Tag Team Champions, Mid-South Tag Team Champions, the Rock and Roll Express in the United States have done it all. Wrestled in every federation, every territory. Nice hip toss. two legendary teams here facing for the first time, and I'll tell you what, oh, DDT! And Ricky Morton in trouble, like he oftentimes is. But it's strange positioning here for F-Bomb, as they're in there with two guys who actually have more experience than they do. Which in this days of the rise of the new generation is kind of rare goings for two guys of the Wolf and Rock Holly's stature. And there's Ricky Morton, who twist arms his way out of that situation and stomps on the elbow. Line in the corner by the big man. Rock Holly looking to assert himself, but Ricky Morton no slouch in that department. These older veterans are going to take their time, and a chop gets blocked, but it wasn't a chop block. Nice series of right hands just decks him, and Rock Holly looking to pounce on this one. Fires him into the corner. Staring him down, looking to see what he's made of. And Rock Holly a little apprehensive here at the beginning. What is this? What is this? Up on the shoulders. Bulldog off the top rope. And Skinny Wolf juking and jiving in the ring. Rubbing it in. That was kind of reminiscent of the Steiner brothers. And another fisherman suplex. This time holds the bridge. One count only on Ricky Morton. I will say this for the Rock and Roll Express. It was a tremendous victory they got over the Victory Dojo. And an ironic one considering their name. Oh, look at that move. Skinny Wolf showing what he's made of. But, I mean, they took their shots from the champions to win those belts. The former champions, should I say. And now the Wolf going to the top rope, perhaps. A Skinny Star Press. Nope. Morton to his feet. And a fist drop gets blocked. But the Wolf rolls through, ducks underneath. What's he doing? I think he might have been going for his brass knuckles, but decided against it. 1, 2, and Rock Holly makes the save. Oh, making him pay, but Robert Gibson fires back, and now the Rock and Roll Express with a double team move. Now Ricky Morton looking to break the Skinny Wolf down. They are keeping it safe. A tight defense, staying in control. Got him in the corner now. Off the ropes he goes. Another double team. Clothesline again, and it worked before, and it worked the second time. And the challengers starting to get picked apart here as that Bulldog busts open the Skinny Wolf. Do not try to humiliate the Skinny Wolf. He will make you pay. One of the worst strategies so many men have made over the years has been making it personal with the Wolf. There is literally no one he has faced that has not paid the price. I mean, the man did take over the MVWF at one point, as did Rock Holly for that matter. Oh, kick to the midsection. Ooh, a bit of a short neck breaker of sorts there. Not sure Skinny Wolf got all of that. Nice arm drag, tight in the corner. Oh, but this is starting, well, the energy is starting to pick up here. Oh, did you see that right there? The distraction move. The Wolf gets DDT'd in return. Nice exchange between those two. Never seen these two face each other before. And a spinning neck breaker, pin him back. Now at about 7 minutes into this thing, the Rock and Roll Express trying to put these challengers away. Oh, side Russian leg sweep. Well, speaking of arm drags, Skinny Wolf can play that game. And off the ropes he goes. Ooh, and a running just punches him in the side of the face. And for the first time, Robert Gibson looks like he's in trouble. Oh, man. I don't know if Skinny Wolf didn't pull his knucks out on that one there. Those fists are taped. And another flying DDT counter move by Robert Gibson. So far, everything they're doing is working. But the Rock and Roll Express is definitely going to the well, the same well, numerous times. That is not going to do them or make them successful the longer this match goes. Shit, my phone. Hello? Hey, Felicia. Okay. All right, I'll put my shoes on. Bye. All right, folks, we're going to have to put this one on pause. God damn it. Got to go pick up my phone.